What up, gang? What up, miss? Oscar!
Hello.
Hey, Oscar.
Hi, Dan. I feel like this whole fight with Arman, may be one of the longest running in your career. It feels like it's been a long time coming. Now you're finally here, a few days away. Are you excited to put your hands on this man that you allegedly hate so much?
Yeah, I hate a lot of people. No, it definitely is. All of that's kind of fading away now. Like, as the fight draws closer, yeah, obviously we don't like each other, but a lot of that's just fading away as we draw closer. I'm just excited for the event. I'm excited for the moment. I'm excited to get out there and to just take it from him. He's the number one contender. He's the next in line for a title shot. I'm going out there to steal it. I'm going out to rob this man.
You said after your fight with Gamrot that you wanted the hardest path to the title, and you said Arman would be the hardest path. Is that still the goal here? Beat him and go straight into world title shot and world contention?
That's why I called him out. That's why I pursued this fight. I've been getting asked all week. They're like, how did you feel when this fight came across your desk? It's like, bro, I flew to UFC Perth and I nagged Hunter Campbell and I nagged Sean Shelby to give me this fight. I said, please let me slap the shit out of this man. Let me I said, I know you guys don't like him either. I said, then let me get him out of the way. I said, I got rid of Gamrot. I said, now let me get rid of Arman and give me a damn title shot.
When you got to see him yesterday, right, you did your face-off. I mean, you've done a lot of those. I don't know how much you can take away from it, but when you finally got to see him, experience that in person, did you get anything from it?
Yeah, that's kind of why I laughed when he extended his arm to my chin, and I said, think of my trousers is longer than your arms, mate. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, so I kind of laughed. He's got I've got a pretty big reach advantage out there.
So obviously, the strategy he has said he's going to implement is wrestle heavy, come out and wrestling. I can't imagine you trained so specifically for that, but, curious where you see your advantages in this and where you see his disadvantages.
Yeah, like that's the beauty of it. He's come out and said that he's going to wrestle and make me tired, but that's the beautiful thing about wrestling is you're going to make both of us tired. Now we're just both tired, but there's one thing I can do, and that's fight tired. Obviously, if we're on the feet, we're at long range, there's nothing he can do about it. I feel like a chip away. Mid-range, he don't want a bar of that. So that's really either stay right out of distance or grab a hold of me. These are his only two options. But it's an easy fight for the fans to follow. Feet on ground, going good. Feet in the air, not going good.
And lastly, we've got a few familiar faces going around the hotel. Paddy Pimblett, who had some issues with some things you said before. Islam Makhachev.
I say so much shit that I don't even remember who I piss off these days.
Well, you're gonna
Are we all right?
You and Paddy?
Yeah.
I remember he said that you were full of shit or something. You should eat shit.
I know he said I sucked at jiu-jitsu, but it's like, bro, I'm not going to lose sleep over that. You know what I mean? There's worse things that someone can say, I seen him yesterday.
And Islam? We're still good with Islam?
Well, that's the thing about pissing other people off. It's not really, I piss them off. So then it's like, you don't piss someone off and then beat them up. It's like you piss them off and then it's your move.
Dan, hi.
Yo.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen you in a while in the octagon, actually. And come Saturday night, any big changes or some significant improvements that we can expect from you?
Always. Yeah, I feel like in the last couple of years, I made some pretty big improvements in my game. I just haven't been able to, just due to injuries, haven't been able to showcase them. But I've still been in the gym, getting better and plugging holes. So definitely.
Thank you. And I think a lot of people have often viewed you as just an action fighter. Somebody who's like oriented on like delivering the so-called bangers, the cool fights and stuff. But would you say that right now you're more focused on like just getting that title? That's like the main goal.
Well, that's why I wanted this fight. It's because you reach a certain stage of your career and you achieve all these smaller goals that you set out for yourself. You know, when you first, I just wanted to be a UFC fighter, then you achieve that. And then I wanted to get some cool knockouts and get some bonuses, and I got that. And then you want to be in the rankings, and you want to be in the main event. So it's like you set new goals. And the only goal that I have yet set my sights on is be the title. And it's, I'm in that position now. It's like, do you want to be a fun guy? Or do you want to be a champion? It's like, I am a fun guy, but I also want to be a champion.
Well, there's also a belt for fun guys, actually, and it happens to be in your division.
Fuck, I completely forgot about the BMF.
Is that something that you would entertain, obviously?
Obviously, you get arm raised against Arman, you're getting the title shot. You know, that's the beauty of there being two titles in our division. Yeah, I beat Arman, I can walk in and fight for the BMF or the undisputed title, but it'll be one of those fights.
Okay, and
I completely forgot about that. Why has no one asked me that all week?
I cannot believe that. Are you joking?
That's the first time it was brought up at the BMF.
That is
I had
crazy.
completely forgot about it.
That is crazy.
It is a fun guy championship.
Yeah. Actually, I think, you're one of those very rare people who I think everyone can agree that deserves to fight for that. But actually, when you and I talked before, you mentioned that your losses to Islam and Chandler kind of bothered you, and as any loss, you would like to get that one back, those back. Well, Islam is no longer in the division, and I don't know if yours and Chandler paths will ever cross again. But I know it's not the same. But say that you defeat Arman because of the stylistic similarities. Do you feel like that victory would kind of scratch that itch a little bit and just kind of prove it to yourself and to others just how much you've improved as a fighter? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. I was following. I don't feel like I really have anything to prove to anyone else. I'm not really in the position where I have to prove anything to anyone. I know the sport. I know what I'm capable of. It's just going out there and being myself, and I can beat any of these fighters on the face of the planet. So it's it's just been a lot of hard work. Everyone's seen my journey through the UFC. They've seen the losses. They've seen me picking myself back up and stick it out a lot longer than a lot of other fighters have. So it'll just be cool. It'll just be one for the guys that it'll just go to show that if you just keep working hard and picking yourself back up, that you can achieve the success that you set out for.
Just wondering if you've seen the latest updates to the rankings that they were published yesterday, and if you have, what are your thoughts about that?
I didn't see it. What was it?
Well, there's some certain changes. Paddy Pimblett is right now in top 5.
Fuck, that's hell.
Not sure.
Nah, they must be giving him a title shot, eh? They must be cherry picking him a title shot. Nah, fuck. It is what it is.
Do you pay attention to that at all?
Nah. It is what it is. They're just numbers.
And just one last from me. You did one of the interviews, and you said that sometimes, on the night of the fight, Dan Hooker shows up, and sometimes it's some other guy that shows up. Say
the word.
But when Dan Hooker shows up, that's the one that I would like to focus on. Who is that Dan Hooker, if you can tell us?
Dangerous, brother. Dangerous. Can knock people out. Yeah, I'm confident, man. I'm confident coming into this weekend and Saturday night that I've got this covered.
Thank you. Good luck.
Hey, Dan. If you win this fight, I think you will become one of the contenders for the title fight. How do you see your chance against Topuria? We know he had some knockout power, but you have tough chin. So,
the goal would not be to get not clipped on the chin. Yeah, obviously, just using your length and knees and elbows and stuff, it'll be a good fight. I think that's just a good fight. I don't see that fight coming out of the first round. I think that's a wild fight.
Thank you. Good luck.
Hello, Don. You've stayed pretty relevant and a top contender in one of the toughest, if not the toughest, division in the UFC. What's the biggest key to your longevity?
Yeah, just not like the longer it takes you to get over a loss and confront that and be honest with yourself about where you went wrong is the longer it takes you to get back up. You know, a lot of fighters, they lose 1 or 2 fights and they just stay down in the dumps, and it's like, well, the only person you're hurting in the long run is yourself. So just dust yourself off, get back on the horse.
Hi, Dan, over here. Arman had a peace offer for you in his recent interview. Said that he will say hello to you or Ilya if you run into each other at the hotel. So after that, do you still hate him?
I seen him yesterday. Yeah, fuck. This is what it is. I get paid on Saturday to kick him in the head. I'm not gonna kick him in the head at the bloody pigeon, the bloody pigeon lookout or whatever it's called. We're at yesterday. Yeah. We get another few chances to size him up. It's good.
One more for me. In your last fight, Mateusz Gamrot followed your kicks to shoot his takedowns. So do you think Arman is going to try to do the same, or do you planning to box as a plan A?
I've been saying all week I'm going to kick him in the head. I don't think that there's no rocket science. Kick him in the head, and we'll see how he wrestles after that.
Thank you.
Hi Dan, welcome to Doha.
Thanks, brother.
I believe you initiated the trouble and trash talk with Tsarukyan.
I initiated it. You're accusing me. He's coming here accusing me. I did not. Go back in. No, we're going to check this, brother. Because he was the first one to take a shot. He was the first one to take a shot and accuse me of ducking him when I didn't even know who he was.
So it's not about.
So I apologize before we continue.
So it's not about his withdrawal from the fight against Makhachev. That's
fuck! Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I worried he's going to show up?
Or you called him like the spoiled rich kid and many other names. Do you feel that he's the shortest route for you to reach the title?
That's a roundabout question. Yes, he is. Yes, definitely. He's the number 1 contender. Yeah, he pulled out of a title fight. That fight maybe should have got rebooked, but obviously in the way that he pulled out, the UFC told him he needed another win, and between me and him, I looked at the division. None of the big name guys are going to fight him. You know, the champion's got a legitimate excuse to avoid him. He can say, I'm not going to fight a guy who's going to pull out on that short notice. The big name guys, Gagey and stuff like that, they have he gave everyone a good reason to avoid him. Bro, if I didn't chase him down, hunt him, and fight him, who else is he going to fight? You know what I mean? Like, he'd have to go fight someone outside the top 10, or fight Gamrot or something like that. He should be thanking me.
Ilya made it clear that he don't want to fight against Tsarukyan, but I think he would be more interested to fight you. What do you think?
Yeah, he would. He would. Of course he'd be more interested. We get to sell more pay-per-views and we get a more exciting fight.
Last question. Tell us about your experience so far in Qatar.
Beautiful. I'd love to get out and check it a bit more. I think we're relaxing for the rest of the day and all of tomorrow. So if you got any recommendations, fire them through, and I'll look forward to it.
Arabic food after the fight.
After the fight, yeah. We got no food tomorrow, so.
Hello, Dan. How are you?
Good.
I have a few questions for you. As one person say, Australia has no wrestling. That's why people from Australia need to ask a help from one grappler, Craig Jones. But as we see, the last one, his help does work with Islam Makhachev. Can you ask some advices from Craig Jones for the upcoming fight with Arman Tsarukyan, or not?
Did I what? Nah, I got that. I speak fucking... Did I ask Craig for help?
Yes.
No, we'll go out for a beer after the fight, but nah.
For this upcoming fight.
Nah. I got the best wrestling coaches in the world. I got the best wrestling coach, Andre Paulette, sitting right back there, brother. That's all I need.
As the last one from me, the manager of Justin Gage said that if Paddy Pimblett would get title shot before Justin Gage will out from the sport, out from the MMA. What do you think about that situation?
Ooh. You can't give Paddy the title, can they? No, I mean, it looks like they're probably going to. It looks like they're probably going to do Paddy for the belt, but that's just, that's a bit ridiculous.
Or if he get a title shot earlier than you.
Yeah, but you can't do that either. You can't just be like, I'm not playing anymore if no one gives. Like, you can't. Like, you know how you get a title shot is you beat Arman Tsarukyan. That's how you get a title shot. You beat the number one contender. You beat the best guy in the division. And you get a title shot. Sitting around and fucking pointing fingers and arguing at who deserves it more. Just go out there and win fights. Go out there and beat the best guy in the division. And you get a title shot.
Thank you so much.